Okay, I have a confession. I once wrote an email in Spanish, just 5 lines, and I sat there for 45 minutes. 45 minutes for 5 lines.
Wait, 45 minutes? What were you doing all that time?
Reading it. Again and again, moving 1 comma, putting it back, changing hello to good morning, then back to hello. My finger was hovering over send like it was a button that might explode.
And here's the strange part. You speak Spanish well. The email was fine. It was probably perfect after the first 2 minutes.
It was, but writing felt so permanent, so exposed, like everyone would see my mistakes forever, written down, with my name on it.
And that is the exact fear we're opening up today. Not speaking, writing. That little panic in your chest right before you hit send on an English email.
So here's our question for today. Why does writing one simple English email feel so terrifying, and how do you finally hit send without the panic?
Welcome to Spoken English HQ. Let's practice.
Real conversations for better English.
Hello, and welcome back to Spoken English HQ. I am Louisiana.
And I am Benjamin. And if you have ever stared at a finished English email for 20 minutes, too scared to send it, my friend, pull up a chair. You are so welcome here.
And I want to start by gently breaking a myth, because I think it's the root of the whole problem. A lot of you believe that a good English email has to be perfect. Flawless. Like it was written by a lawyer or a professor with 0 mistakes.
The fantasy email. Beautiful grammar, fancy words, every comma in the perfect place. The kind of email a robot would write.
And then you look at your own email. Simple, normal, human, and you think, this isn't good enough. They'll see I'm not a native speaker. They'll judge me.
Let me tell you about my own experience because I was terrible with this. When I worked with a team in Mexico, I had to write emails in Spanish, and I would write 5 words, delete them, write them again. A 2-line email took me half my morning.
Half your morning for 2 lines?
For 2 lines. And do you know what finally fixed me? One day, a colleague replied to my perfect Spanish email, and her email had a typo in it, a small mistake. And she was a native speaker, a smart, respected woman. And I thought, wait, she didn't agonize. She just wrote and sent and moved on with her day.
And that's the thing nobody tells you. The people you're writing to, they are not studying your grammar. They are busy. They read your email in 10 seconds, they get the message, and they move on.
Nobody is sitting there with a red pen grading your email. They just want to know, what do you need, when? They want the meaning, not perfect art.
I had a listener, let's call her Sophia, and she told me she avoided a job opportunity for 2 months. 2 months! Because the application needed an email in English, and she was too scared to write it.
Ugh, that hurts. A real opportunity, lost to a blank email.
And when she finally wrote it, 3 short, simple paragraphs, she got a reply the next day. A warm, friendly reply. And the manager said her email was clear and lovely. Clear and lovely. Not perfect. Clear and lovely.
Because clear beats perfect, every time. A simple email that a human understands is worth 100 fancy emails you're too scared to send.
Clear and kind beats perfect and unsent. An email that does its job is a good email, even with a small mistake or 2.
So today, we'll give you one honest word for that scary feeling. We'll give you a picture that takes the fear away completely. And one small habit that turns the send button from a bomb into a normal, boring button.
And it begins with a word that names exactly why writing feels scarier than talking.
Let's open it up.
The word for today is a B2 word, a more advanced one, and it explains that naked, scary feeling perfectly. The word is vulnerable. Vulnerable.
Say it slowly with us. Vulnerable. Vulnerable.
Vulnerable means open to being hurt, exposed, without protection. When you feel vulnerable, you feel like people can see the soft, real you and maybe judge it.
And that is exactly why an email feels so scary. When you speak and make a small mistake, the words disappear into the air, gone. But when you write, the words stay. They sit there. And that makes you feel so vulnerable, so exposed.
Let me give you the synonyms so this word really lives in you. Vulnerable, exposed, open, unprotected. When your mistakes are written down, with your name on them, you feel vulnerable.
Let's hear it in slow sentences. Writing in English makes me feel vulnerable.
Hitting send feels scary because I feel so vulnerable.
It's okay to feel vulnerable. Everyone does when they share their work.
And here's why naming this is so powerful. When you understand that the feeling is vulnerable, you realize something kind. There is nothing wrong with you. Feeling vulnerable when you share your writing is human. Every writer, in every language, feels it.
Even famous authors. They write a book and feel sick before it comes out because they feel vulnerable. So if a great writer feels it, of course you feel it sending an email. You're in excellent company.
Let me ask, the way a student might, how do I use this word about myself in a real sentence?
Great question. You might say, I feel vulnerable when I write emails, but I send them anyway. Or, writing makes me vulnerable, and that's okay. I'm being brave.
And do you hear the difference? I'm too scared to write makes you small and stuck. I feel vulnerable, but I send it anyway makes you a hero. Same feeling. One sentence traps you, the other sets you free.
A hero, yes. Because courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling vulnerable and clicking send anyway.
And here's the secret gift hiding inside this feeling. The very thing that makes writing scary, that the words stay, is also a wonderful advantage. Because the words stay, you get to fix them before anyone sees. You can check, change, and improve in private with nobody watching.
Oh, that's a beautiful flip. When you speak, the mistake is out instantly in front of everyone. But when you write, you get a private second chance, and a third, and a 10th. Nobody sees the messy first try.
So writing is actually the kindest way to use your English. It's the one place where you get to be careful, take your time, and only show the final version. The vulnerable feeling lies to you. It says writing is more dangerous, when really, it's safer.
Vulnerable, exposed, open, unprotected. That's your B2 word. And once you name it, half its power is gone.
And to really feel why writing is your friend and not your enemy, I think it's time for a picture. A warm one. From the kitchen again, because I love the kitchen.
We always end up in the kitchen. Let's go. Imagine a chef in a restaurant kitchen making a big pot of soup. Now, here's the most important thing a good chef does before sending that soup out to the table. Can you guess?
They taste it. They lift the spoon, they taste, they go, needs a little salt. They add some. They taste again. They fix it.
Exactly. The chef tastes and fixes the soup in the kitchen, in private, where nobody can see. The customers never watch the chef tasting. They only ever see the final, delicious bowl.
Oh, I love this. So an English email is the soup. And before you send it, before it goes out to the table, you're allowed to taste it. Read it. Fix it. Add a little salt. All in private.
Yes, the send button is the moment the soup leaves the kitchen. But everything before that, all your checking, all your fixing, that happens behind the kitchen doors where no one is watching. That's your private space.
And here's the part that takes the fear away. When you speak, it's like serving the soup straight from the pot, with no taste in front of everyone. Scary! But when you write, you always get to taste first. Always.
So the writing email is the safest meal you'll ever serve. You get to fix every spoonful before anyone tastes it. The customer never sees the version with too much salt. They only see your best.
Let me give you a real example of tasting the soup. You write a quick email. Before you send, you read it out loud, quietly, one time. And you catch a little thing. Oh, I wrote IR instead of I am. You fix it. Done. Nobody ever knew.
That's the whole trick. Reading it out loud is tasting the soup. Your ear catches what your eye misses. I are happy sounds wrong the second you say it. So you fix it in your private kitchen and serve the perfect bowl.
And I want to be gentle here because some of you taste the soup 40 times, like I did with my 45-minute email. That's too much. A good chef tastes once or twice, not 40 times.
Right. Taste it once, maybe twice. Fix what jumps out. And then serve it. Send it. The soup is ready. More tasting won't make it better, it'll just make it cold.
That's so true. After 2 reads, you're not improving the email anymore. You're just feeding the fear. So taste twice, then trust your soup and hit send.
The chef who tastes first. You'll think of this every time you write an email. You're not exposed. You're a chef in your private kitchen serving your best bowl.
And there's a perfect English verb for that tasting, that gentle fixing before you serve. Let's take our word tour. Let's stir the pot.
Today's verb for the word tour is a be-to verb. To polish. To polish.
To polish means to make something smoother, cleaner, a little better. Think of polishing a shoe or a window. You rub it gently until it shines. With writing, to polish means to read it over and make small, gentle improvements.
And notice, to polish is not to rebuild. You don't tear the whole email apart. You just rub it gently. Fix one word. Smooth one sentence. A little shine, and it's ready.
Let's hear it slowly. Let me polish this email before I send it.
I read it once to polish the small mistakes.
A quick polish is enough. You don't need to rewrite everything.
And I want to be clear, because this word brings such relief. To polish does not mean to make it perfect. It means to make it a little better, then stop. A polished shoe still has scratches. A polished email can still have a tiny mistake. Polished is good enough.
Yes, synonyms, so it lands. To polish, to refine, to smooth, to clean up gently. Just a soft rub, not a full rebuild.
So here's your micro action for this week. And it's small and kind. The next time you write any English message, even a tiny one, give it exactly one polish. Read it out loud once. Fix what jumps out, and then send it. One polish. Then trust it.
One read out loud. One gentle fix. Then your finger goes to send, and you press it. No second guessing. No 45 minutes. One polish, and out the door.
And if your hand starts to hover, like Louisiana's exploding button, give yourself a number. Count to 3 and send on 3. 1, 2, 3, gone. The button is not a bomb. It's just a button.
I want to tell you about a listener. Let's call him Andre. He had a rule that was hurting him. He read every email at least 10 times before sending. And he was exhausted and slow and full of dread every single day.
10 times. Tasting the soup until it's stone cold.
Exactly. So he tried our rule. One Polish. Read it once, out loud, fix, send. And he wrote to us, "For the first time, email isn't scary. I get my work done in half the time, and you know what? Nobody has complained. Not once."
Of course nobody complained, because his emails were always fine. The extra 9 reads weren't helping the email, they were just feeding the fear. One Polish was always enough.
To polish, to refine, to smooth, to clean up gently. Say it with me one more time. To polish.
To polish. Lovely. And that brings us to the deepest shift of all, because this isn't really about emails, is it?
No, it's about whether you believe your words are allowed to be seen. Let's talk about it. Here's the shift I want to leave you with today. For a long time, maybe every email you sent carried a quiet, nervous feeling underneath. I hope this is okay. I hope they don't notice my mistakes. I hope I don't sound stupid.
And that feeling makes you hide. It makes you avoid writing, delay replies, even skip opportunities, like Sophia and her job, lost for 2 months to a blank screen.
So let's change the story. You are not someone who hopes their email is okay. You are someone whose words are worth reading. You have something to say, and you are saying it clearly in a second language. That is impressive. That is brave.
And think about that for a moment. You're communicating real ideas, real needs, real warmth in English, a language you weren't born into. The person reading it could probably never write a single email in your language. Remember that.
Oh, that's such a good point. The native speaker reading your email, could they write one back to you in your language? Almost never. So who's really impressive here?
You are. Every imperfect email you send is a small act of courage, and courage, repeated, becomes confidence. Send enough emails, and one day the panic just isn't there anymore.
And here's something tender for the ones who've been hiding. Some of you have a folder full of emails you started and never sent. Drafts you were too scared to finish, and you felt ashamed of that folder.
But that folder isn't proof that you failed. It's proof of how much you cared. And every one of those unsent words deserves to be sent, not saved. Your voice deserves to reach the person it was meant for.
Your voice deserves to be sent, not saved. So this week, maybe, open one of those drafts, give it one polish, and let it fly.
Now, before we go, we really, truly want to hear from you. Come down to the comments and talk to us.
Yes, please. Tell us, how long do you sit there before hitting send on an English email? Be honest. Are you a 2-minute person or a 45-minute person like me? We will not judge. We've all been there.
Or tell us the word that was hard today. Or your scariest send button story. Or honestly, just say hello. Write hello from your corner of the world. We read every comment and we write back.
We really do read them all. The comments are where this little family gathers, from every country, every time zone. So don't be shy. Leave your hello down below and we'll come say hi.
And if today gave you even a little courage, please hit that subscribe button so we can keep writing together. Give the video a like. It helps another nervous learner find a warm place to land.
And ring the bell so the next episode comes straight to you. We'd love to keep building this confidence with you, one email at a time.
So this week, remember the word, vulnerable. Remember the picture, the chef who tastes first. And do the action. Give your next message one polish and send it on 3.
You feel vulnerable and you send it anyway. That's not weakness. That's the bravest thing there is.
Thank you for spending this time with us. We'll see you in the next one. Go send something today.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.